Good morning here from our first full day in El Nido. As you guys know, I've been raving on about the trip I just had, and we just arrived yesterday, so I'm kind of using my time here to sort of wind down from all the activities that we've done. With that being said, I'm in a place called Lime Resort El Nido, and it's a little bit far from the town. So, let me see if I can show you. All the floors are basically here. I'm on the 5th floor, room number 517. And so far, I really like this place. It is very nice and well kept. But a lot of you might be wondering, like, why would you choose something that's so far away from the town? You have to trike all the way over here, which is another downside, but I'll show you exactly why I chose this hotel. That's just off the balcony, guys, on the main floor. And it gets better than that, because if you walk to the pool area, there is actually a little infinity pool access that all the guests have. And not only that, the view from up there is amazing. Only issue is we have to take two different elevators to get from one floor to the other floor where the pool sky deck is. So let me go ahead and do that now, and then I'll show you the view from all the way up there. Alright, this might be the money shot, lads, if the lighting can fix itself. Like I said, a flipping infinity pool overlooking the sea of El Nido. And what the hell is this, man? Is this even real life? At this point, I know I've just been traveling for 3 days across all the islands of Palawan, but can you really get tired of that? Yeah, it's super cool. When I saw this place online, I knew it was definitely something I had to stay in, and you can probably tell why. Today's activities are very exciting. I only have one thing on the itinerary, which is actually the famous El Nido zip line. You can go from this island here to another small island not too far away via zip line. And I have just been told that it's 5 minutes away from the hotel. So it's pretty nice and convenient. I could probably take a tricycle there. And I think that's what we're gonna get up to today, guys. There's nothing else on the agenda. I've been telling you, like, I'm kind of a little bit exhausted from all the hopping around that I've been doing, and I know it's not much, but it does take its toll on you, and I think it's time to just chill, relax, and have some fun. So that's gonna be on the list, but we'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I had to make a slight adjustment to the plans. the plans today, as it was about 11 o'clock when I decided to take a step out of the hotel to see if I could jump on that zip line from El Nido to another island. But I was looking online and social media, and pretty much it basically said if you're not there by the opening time, don't bother going, because you're going to get stuck in a whole bunch of queues and stuff, and I didn't really want to wait in this kind of heat for longer than an hour. So I just decided, since it's close to the hotel, it's about 5 minutes, I'll wake up tomorrow morning bright and early to try and get that done. So now we're just chilling at the infinity pool here at the Lime Resort. And I gotta say, as much as I love the pool, I do miss the ocean. I know I just came back from it yesterday, but when you have water this clear and blue, you obviously want to swim in it. So hopefully later on tonight I'll be able to walk along the beach and dip my toes in the water for one last time before we head back into city life. But yeah, I think today's just going to be a chill one instead, and then tomorrow will be the action-packed adventure day before heading over to the airport and getting to Clark. So sucks that it kind of had to be that way, because I obviously wanted to relax and take my time tomorrow, but doesn't always work out. So just gotta chill out today. Need it though, need it. Okay, good morning guys. From our final day here in El Nido, we decided to do one activity and one activity only, which is the famous zip line here in the town. But I gotta say, nobody told me we were gonna climb flipping Kilimanjaro or Everest, bro. Like, that stuff is steep. But I'm gonna see just how steep it is, because I know I've walked up hills in San Francisco, so should be no problems here. Should be built for it, lads. So let's go. Issue is, I had planned to do a return fare, which is pretty much they take you to the island and then back. But from what I heard from the people of the zip line, okay, I'm losing my breath now. From what I heard from the people on the zip line, they only offer a one-way service at the moment because the season that we're in, the winds are too high. I'm gonna take a pause over here, Jesus. Yeah, the winds are too high and it's quite dangerous to come back. So unfortunately, we do have the one-way hike to experience today, but at least you're gonna see that all on video. I have to get to the hotel by about 12 to check out of the room because I didn't put my stuff away. So should be fun, should be an adventure. Hopefully I'm not rushing to like get back, but my goodness gracious, does a number on your fucking calves. Yeah, I know, mate. Oh. All right, so I gotta say, if anybody offers you a trike ride for 50 pesos, fucking take it, because 50 pesos is like, I don't know, less than £1. And if it costs you your health and your sanity, you might as well take it. Fuck me. Whew. Yeah, this is not worth it at all. This is how far I went up the hill. And I don't know how much further we need to go, but the regret is definitely kicking in, lads. Definitely kicking in. Okay, we're making it to the top. But I gotta say, stretch, lads. It's the most important thing in life, because my back is fucking killing. Ooh. But we made it to the top. So, funny story, when I came on the tricycle, buddy from the zip line told me, oh yeah, you're number 2. You're number 2, you're definitely gonna be next. And I was like, cool, it's fine, no problem. I'm gonna try to walk up this hill to experience, you know, the walk up here. And all of a sudden, I saw about 6 strikes pass me by, and the instant regret set in, because now I feel like I'm number 7 or 8 in the queue instead of number 2. But yeah, it's tough, mate. It's tough. I think we're all sorted. We are ready for sitting down. Oh, we're ready, yeah? Okay, I guess here goes nothing. A little bit nervous about that hike down, but
nervous about?
Should be alright.
Oh.
Okay, lads, the helmet bandit is back. We are in our full protective gear, helmet and harness, ready for our zipline experience. I decided to do the skiing because I felt like Superman was just doing a bit too much. So yeah, we are number 7 in the queue, and it's going quite quickly, so I'll probably be in and out of here in 10 to 15 minutes, so it's not that bad. So definitely recommend coming early, just so you can get a good spot in the line. But we'll catch up when we're on that damn zip line. So being alone has its perks, because I think I'm ready to go. Alright.
You don't have to do anything here. If you don't gonna make it, they will come to get you, okay?
Okay.
Sit down, sir. Sit down. Straight legs up. Okay, lean back. Just be like that all the way, okay?
Yeah?
1, 2, 3.
Oh! Woo! Woo! Yo! This is so sick! Oh my god! Woo! Yo! Oh my goodness! So I think we're nearing the end now. Hopefully I don't get stuck, but that was so amazing. Don't know if you guys could see on the camera how good it was, but I'm pretty sure I captured some good video. Hello, Kuya.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Teka lang ha. So one thing they don't tell you about this zipline experience is the trail to get down is far more dangerous than the zipline itself. It's pretty steep, and all they have are like these little rope and bamboo shoots to like hold on to. And as you can tell, I'm struggling immensely right now. My balance is not the greatest, and I'm trying to make it back to Clark in one piece. So we're gonna take this trail nice and slow until we get to the bottom. The people I've met already, they've said that it's not too far down, but I saw a lot of people doing this trail hike down in like sandals and Birkenstocks and all that shit, and here's me in trainers, and I'm absolutely struggling, mate. Okay, I think we're approaching the water now, so let's come up to it quickly without dying. Let's see. What can I hold on to here? Nothing. Excellent. So I'm gonna be a fool and sit down, push myself up, scale it down. Oops. You see that? Almost died, lads. I'm telling you, I have a lot of close calls with the Lord this trip. So he's really testing my endurance here. But I think we made it to the bottom. So yeah, not too bad. Probably takes about 5 minutes to scale down, but obviously if you're taking your time, you really gotta be careful, you know. So if you guys know anything about me, anything that has to do with stability, core strength, balance, it's not for me, guys. So this trail coming down is really testing my ability to not die. And I mean, I think I'm doing okay so far, but I don't want to jinx myself. Let's just hold on to some trees here, why not? Oh. Okay. And then we are going to step here. We're gonna step there. Oh, damn. I'm into adventure, I really am. Trying to be a bit more adventurous in my life, but this is not the type of adventure that I want or need at this current point in time. Buddy on the zip line basically said that you have to walk along the riverbank because there's no other way. So it's probably about leg deep, and as you guys know, I just dried off these shoes the other day, so it definitely looks like they're gonna be soaked, absolutely soaked again. Here is the view from the bottom of the hill. Yeah, stunning that, eh? Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna miss El Nido a lot. And this hike was definitely worth the experience. So if you guys are planning to stay here, definitely come by and do the zip line. Just be wary of the trail I just showed you. Although I think most of you guys can hack it. It's not so bad. It's obviously like ankle height, but when you're wearing shoes, it's not really ideal, is it? So, whew. Fun experience nevertheless though. I probably would book a return journey if they had it, but obviously I wasn't so lucky today and we ended up here. But can you really complain about damp shoes when you got a view like that? You can see people getting stuck there in the middle. Thankfully I wasn't one of them. I'm a little bit more of a chunky boy, so I was able to get across just fine. Excuse me ate. Yung McDonald's po, malayo ba?
Diretso lang, sir. Hanggang doon po sa Manila Beach.
Sa Manila Beach.
Opo.
You see the sign, yeah?
Opo,
Okay.
Manila Beach.
Alright.
Pasok na po siya doon sa...
Salamat ate. Thank you. So, we were briefed that we need to look for the McDonald's and the Vanilla Beach sign, but it's actually quite a ways away from where the trail ends. So I guess you're just gonna have to walk all the way down to the end of the beach here until we get to a spot where the tricycles are at. Yeah, testing out my Tagalog though, testing it out. Okay, so the first hiccup of this trip has started. I was kind of waiting for it to happen, honestly. But this is the situation that I'm in currently. My flight from El Nido to Clark has been delayed until 8:40 p.m. I didn't know this until about an hour ago, and by that time I'd already made my way to the airport. So as you can probably expect, I was very surprised because I like to be punctual and early. And yeah, got hit with the vegetables straight away. Now, second issue is from Clark to get to my hometown, I guess, it's very far. So my only option was to go from Clark to Manila, then from Manila to my hometown. But because, you know, I'll be landing in Clark so late, around 10 p.m. they're probably expecting to land, I wouldn't get to Manila until about midnight, and that just causes a heap load of problems. So my critical analysis brain kicked in. I was in full panic mode, and I've decided that the best way forward is to fly from here to Cebu, back where I was before, and then I'll go and pay for an extra ticket from Cebu to Manila, which will land me in Manila at about 7:40, 8 p.m, which is obviously a lot better than midnight. Only caveat is it's coming out of my own pocket, which is not the biggest deal in the world. But yeah, massive headache. But I think it's times like these that really test your ability to just stay calm. So I'm trying to just chill the hell out. Yeah, it's just one of those things where you're traveling alone. It's a lot more things to think about. And especially since this isn't the country that I'm most comfortable in, it's tough, man. It's tough. But we're gonna figure it out. They are supposed to call me at about 4, just after 4 o'clock. So we've got 2 hours to just chill in the pre-departure lounge. And then we'll see where we go from there. It's a 50-50 chance that the Cebu flight will have any space, but I'm just kind of hanging on to hope. And then what's going to happen from there is, if I'm guaranteed on the Cebu flight, I will book the flight from Cebu to Manila, and that will depart at 7:30. So I have a tight window of an hour as we land at 6:25 if I was to leave El Nido for right now. So yeah, tough cookies today, man, tough cookies. Here we go. There is an available seat on a flight to Cebu, so I might take the chance, but the only caveat is I have to book another flight from Cebu to Manila. and I'm trying to ask if there's like any way of getting assistance to get through from place to place, because it is only a short 1 hour layover. So I'm basically legging it, and I don't really feel like running. I can't be asked. So if I can get on there, I will. Just have to update you, I guess, bro. It's so long.
If you're going to book the 7:35, I cannot guarantee you for the assistance.
Okay.
Like you can go to the
But then what's the next available, like, later flight?
only the
Be like 9 o'clock, wouldn't it?
yeah, there is a 9 p.m. so 9:05. But if you're going to book the 9:05, you can still catch that flight to Cebu, Manila. Nido, Cebu.
Okay.
The second 17C. This is the 6th year of the bag, so that we can get out the flight.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Ata. I'm gonna try now, and then if I have any problems, I might come back here just to let you know. Okay. We landed in at about 6:30, and I managed by sheer luck to go over to a transfer desk to get an earlier flight. Instead of coming at 10:40, I would arrive an hour earlier. So thankfully, by good graces, I was able to get on an earlier flight. But now I think we're getting ready to board. People are slowly shuffling their way towards the desk, and I think it's time to rock and roll, baby. Thank God we got an earlier flight, but I did have to check in my my little cabin bag there. So let's get to it, guys. Woo, I'm tired, man. I was running, bro.